We are in the middle of the action here at Riverside Park in Cambridge for the NLU Sports Women's Softball Combine. Completely sold out this year. 75 players, amazing for you. This is Ethan Andrew, the tournament coordinator here at NLU. What can the players expect over the next 2 days here? Great turnout, great event.
Yeah, we're really excited. It's our third annual event, and again, we're really just all about teaching every aspect of the process. You know, the girls are out here learning from the college coaches. We're going to do some fitness testing, some softball testing, educational seminar, pretty much all of the aspects of being a varsity athlete. So, 75 girls here from across the province are all going to get that unique experience.
This is the fourth combine of the summer. Obviously, you guys have had a great summer with experience and exposure for these young athletes. What do you want to say about the successes of the summer overall and some of the things you believe that you've accomplished, Ethan?
Yeah, I think our biggest thing is just the impact we've made on all these athletes. It's very, unique to be able to work with college coaches, to learn about the process. Every single athlete that comes to our event, and, I believe every athlete that competes at a high level wants to go to college, university, and play that sport, whether it's in Canada or the United States. So I think in a 2-day small sample size, we've been able to show players that this is what it takes to be at that level. This is what coaches are expecting at this level. And, if that's a realistic goal for you, this is what it's going to kind of take. So we're really happy with kind of those results.
Give us a sense of the feedback from the parents and the players about what you've done. I think you're creating opportunity. I think you're doing a really great thing. What are people saying to you about these combines? Because they are going to continue next year as well.
Yeah, I think the biggest takeaway from a player and a parent, and honestly just an organizational standpoint, is, impacting kids in a more unique way than your typical other camp. The kids that are coming to our event, they're going to be able to learn from coaches that they wouldn't regularly learn from. And again, take away really valuable impacts that when they're in their off-season training or when they're with their club or with their high school, they're going to be able to kind of grow as a player and then maybe reach that end goal when that time comes for them.
Full credit to you and Ryan Nicheski, who's the owner of Next Level U Sports, for what you've done this summer, but you can't do it by yourself. You've had a lot of amazing partners. Phys Elite, Asa, and Julian have been here for every combine. Travis has done an amazing job with his See the Game. If you haven't seen that, I'll put it on this video just so you get a sense of it. It's really neat and it's good coordination stuff for the players. Who are your supporters and who are the people that have allowed you to do this? Credit to you guys, but a lot of the support network and community around you, Ethan.
Yeah, you just said it kind of right off the bat. Our partners at Phys Elite are sports medicine and physical training. You can't just go up and play. You got to prepare yourself properly, and that's what they're all about. A really great team from Richmond Hill. And then obviously Travis with See the Game. They've been with us since day one, doing all of their neurosport training. Again, something that gets overlooked by pretty much every athlete at every level, and they're kind of, again, opening the eyes to all these kids that this stuff is really, truly important. And then honestly, just the Kitchener, KW kind of area. Every single one of our events is in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge area. They've been very supportive. We love to try and keep the talented back home and around these programs and stuff like that. So really all those pieces come together and again will really kind of contribute to these 2 days.
Last one for you. One of the things that I appreciate about you is the passion that you show. Even as we're talking right now, I can hear it in your voice that you really love having an impact on these young players. And honestly, that's why Ryan started this company as well, was to create opportunities. Why do you love it so much, and why do you and Ryan work so well together? Because I don't know if you realize the impact that you're having at the real grassroots level, Ethan.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us is, one of the more unique things about us at NLU is every single member of our staff is a former collegiate athlete. So every person that you talk to as part of our team has gone and done it. We've gone to college, university, and we've gone through that experience, and we know how unique it really is. And, the doors that it opens for you, the people that you meet, and for us, we want more kids to experience that. Kids should not miss out on opportunities because of where they live, what their club team is, all that kind of stuff, financials. They should have the opportunity to showcase themselves, to learn about this, and have the opportunity to go. So I think for us, if we can be 1% of that journey for a kid, that's a success story for us. And we really just want to continue to grow sport in Canada, whether it's here locally or across the country.
Former University of Waterloo basketball star Ethan Andrew. Shout out Warriors, also shout out North Park Trojans, I would assume.
Oh yeah, always got to give back to NPC. Big year for those guys coming, I hope.
Big Brantford guy as well. NLU Combines is where you can find out more information. This is the last combine for the summer here today at Riverside Park in Cambridge, but lots more to come in 2026. Great job, Ethan. Appreciate the time.
Thanks, Darren.